So the next step in my routine is my Diatomaceous Earth water. So what this is, it's a powdered, it's kind of similar to bentonite clay, just a little bit more potent. And it's a powder that you would mix with water and ingest. And what it does is it helps to remove parasites from your system. So it helps to kill parasites. We all have parasites in our system. It's just a fact of life. These parasites are introduced through various ways, through our food, through animals, maybe through sexual partners. So it's good to do parasite cleanses every once in a while, and this is a very, very effective parasite cleanse. So what you would do is you would start with maybe half a teaspoon of the Diatomaceous Earth, mix it with water, drink the solution as quickly as possible, and follow up with a good 3 to 4 glasses of water after that to help flush everything out. So you can start with half a teaspoon and eventually graduate to 1 to 2 tablespoons of Diatomaceous Earth. And yes, this is very effective for the parasites. One of the things you can experience is a parasite die-off, which would produce some uncomfortable symptoms. So perhaps headache, fatigue, pain, nausea, fever. So just feeling a bit unwell if you do have a lot of parasites in your body and they are dying off at a fast rate. This releases toxins into your body. So you really want to help to flush this out as quickly as possible. So this is why it's important to double your intake of water while you're cleansing. So where you would normally consume maybe 2 liters of water a day, you want to double that. So move up to 4 liters or a gallon of water a day while you're cleansing to really help to flush out the toxins. You want to support your body in this process. So after my Diatomaceous Earth, I go into my smoothie blend. So again, I'm still on liquids. I still haven't eaten any solid foods. It's probably about 9, 10 in the morning. So I'm going to share with you guys my favorite smoothie recipe for the winter months, for the colder months. What I do is I incorporate cacao nibs, which this is a very powerful antioxidant. It's also very powerful for detoxifying the pineal gland, which has very important physiological functions, but even more than that, it has very important spiritual function. So it connects the physical and the spiritual worlds. It helps to connect us to divine insight, to that higher part of ourselves. So it's a very important gland, and we definitely want to work towards detoxifying that. Another ingredient that I put in my smoothie, which helps with that process as well, is sea moss or Irish moss. So this is what it looks like dry. And what you want to do is you want to soak it, cleanse it, and then boil it. And as you boil it, it becomes like a gelatin-like substance. And you can put a tablespoon of that, a tablespoon of cacao nibs, mix that with 1 banana, so it helps to sweeten the mix. It also is a great source of potassium. And then you mix that with almond milk, hemp seed milk, coconut milk. And you can sweeten it with a little bit of vanilla extract, maybe add some molasses. You may want to add cinnamon. So really depending on your own taste. And it's a very powerful, energizing smoothie. It helps to increase your mental focus. It energizes you and keeps your energy level stable throughout the day. So that is my favorite basic blend for the winter months. You guys can try out that recipe. You can try whichever nut milk calls to you. So it could be almond, it could be coconut, it could be hemp seed. I will also post recipes on how to make your own nut milks, because it's always best to make your own. They're very easy to make. You may want to look into smoothies incorporating frozen organic fruits. Typically I do that more in the summer just because I tend to be colder in the winter and I want more warming blends. Some people may want to add some warming spices, maybe some ginger, maybe some turmeric. So you can play around with different ingredients. I'm going to post maybe 2 or 3 smoothie recipes for you guys to play around with. You guys can try them, give me your feedback, and what we eventually want to do is perhaps starting from day 7 or day 8 is have full liquid days, so days where we're only incorporating smoothies. So we're moving away from the alkaline foods and going into smoothies. So maybe 3 or 4 smoothies a day, so different smoothies for different times of the day. And this will help ease us into our water fast for those of us who are going to be taking it all the way. That will help ease us into it without being as much of a shock for the body. So I also have an energizing powdered herb blend that I add to my smoothies, which I won't get into today because I think this video is already filled with enough information, and I don't want to make it too long, but I will talk about that energizing herb blend. I will also talk about my detox herb blend, which I incorporate throughout the cleanse, and I'll go through each herb and what each herb does, how it affects the body. We will also talk about ways to support the detox process, so Epsom salt baths, saunas, things that you can do to help ease the die-off symptoms, help flush the toxins out of your body, and we will take it from there. So for today, I think I've bombarded you guys with enough information. Feel free to post any questions, any comments. I will post the recipes that we spoke about today, and I will touch base tomorrow. Thank you.